Hello guys, and welcome to my channel. I want to apologize in advance if there's any noise, like a lot of wind or cars or anything like that, because I'm taking a walk. I want to show you guys something, and I want to have a little chat with you guys. And on the way, I'm going to be discussing a couple of different things, such as what is the truth about all these religions, right? You got so many religions, you got so many things to follow, and we're going to talk about some things like that. So bear with me, and we'll get to the end here where it's going to end with Catholicism. So first, I want to say that in the Bible it teaches us in the book of Isaiah that all of us like sheep have gone astray, and we've gone our own way. We have left God's path to follow our own, yet the Lord has laid on Jesus, on him, it says, the sins of us all. And in the book of Isaiah, chapter 53, pretty much gives a very detailed description of Jesus and when he was to come. Now, basically, the reason why I say that is because a lot of people feel like their way is the way, and I want to remind you guys that we're in the year 2023, and that's after the death of who? That would be Jesus, the Messiah, Christ, right? So, which is not his last name, by the way, guys, if you guys thought that was his last name. Not his last name. But basically, this is the day that we're in, 2023, if I'm not mistaken, and that's after the death of Jesus Christ. So we're going to talk about Islam for a second. Now, I don't want to disrespect anybody, okay? Jesus himself says, I am the way, the truth, and the life, and nobody gets to God except through him. So that means he has made the bold claim himself to say that there is no other way. So in Islam, they teach, once again, no disrespect, guys, they teach that Jesus never died, okay? And you can clearly see there's evidence, non-Christian sources all over the world will tell you that not only Jesus existed, but there was many, many people that saw him die, okay? Which is once again, why we're in the year 2023 right now, guys, okay? So if Islam says that they're the one true religion, and they deny the death of Jesus, then that'll show you right there it's false. I just showed you one thing that shows you in that book that says, or I just told you about it, that says Jesus didn't die. As a matter of fact, Allah tricked us, and he made somebody else get up on there and pretend like he was Jesus Christ. And so therefore, he has led us astray, and basically that means that Allah would be a deceiver and a sinner, because that means he's a liar. And in our Bible it tells us that God is not the author of confusion, okay, nor is there any sin in him. So that would have to mean that he's not going to sit here and basically lead all his people the wrong way, right? Okay, so that's two things, guys. There's so many things in that book that'll tell you that it's false. So if you say it's a one true religion, but yet you deny even that Christ died, that'll tell you right there that it's false, okay? Now we're going to talk about Mormonism, right? So Mormons, I'm going to tell you why that's so dangerous. First of all, they believe in many, many gods, okay? That's dangerous, right? There's one God, one true God. Okay, everything's under him, okay? They also believe that he had a beginning, okay? And according to our Bible, God is eternal. And the definition of eternal means no beginning, no end. He's infinite, okay? They believe that every child is born is a God, okay? That's a very dangerous way to look at things, guys. They think that they're gods, okay? Now, they don't worship each other, but they believe that they're gods, and you're not, okay? You're not. It clearly tells us in the Bible that God is God, okay? Everything else is under him. They believe in the Mormon religion that Well, they don't believe, basically we would say Trinity, right? Trinity is not in the Bible, but we as Christians believe in all three, and they believe them as separate, okay? When it's a piece of God, yes, but they believe in something completely different, guys, okay? I would have to say it's the same thing for Hinduism. They believe in 33 million gods. You could pick which one you want. Which one do you want? Let's go ahead and give you a couple of names, okay? I can give you Dais, which is for the sky. Or I can give you one for the earth, which is Prithvi. Sorry if I'm pronouncing it the wrong way, but these are false anyways. Okay, Vaya, which is for the wind. Anji for fire. Okay, Naksatra, whatever, for the stars. Okay, we got another one for water, another one for the sun, another one for the moon. All right, they got a god for everything. Okay, that's dangerous. Do you want to hear a couple of more? Well, there's Brahma, the creator, Vishnu, the preserver, and Shiva, the destroyer. Pick which one you want. You could worship whichever one you want, whichever one suits you according to them, when I end up studying that once upon a time. Well, let's talk about Buddhism. Okay, Buddhism. Buddhism is one of the largest religions, right? They have 2,500 years ago in India, I guess Buddhists believe that the human life is one of suffering, and that meditation, spiritual, physical labor. They believe in good behavior, and there's a couple other things they believe, such as you can be reborn, right? And that's another thing with Hinduism. They believe in reincarnation for yourself. Now, I'm talking about like once you die, I can come back as something else. And according to our Bible, it says it's appointed once for a man to die, and then comes the judgment, okay? Now, I want to also talk to you about Catholicism. I'm right here in front of a Catholic church, okay? All right, and I'm going to show you that it's a Catholic church in a second, okay? Now, why is it so dangerous to believe in Catholicism? One, well, they believe that you can pray to pretty much anybody that's a saint. I'm going to tell you what it takes to be a saint. You got to show a couple of signs after you die or before you die. I think it's after you die. You got to show a couple of signs to show that you're a saint, right? And then I can pray to that saint. So that means if I perform a few miracles, you can pray to me. This is pagan, guys. God says that He is the only one that is to receive true worship and prayer. Now, if you guys think I'm overreacting about this whole Catholicism, things you could pray to other people, well, I'm going to show you a good example of this right here, right now. Okay? Somebody tell me what this is. Somebody is a statue of a woman because she got her head covered, and she's praying to who? Who exactly is this? Is that God? That is not God. Okay? Why is this dangerous? Because God is the only one to be worshipped. But yet, we supposedly can worship this, right? It's dangerous, guys. Hello. How are you? I'm good. God bless. So, all I got to do is perform a couple of miracles, and I get up on this wall, and you can pray to me. This is dangerous. Jesus once again says, I am the way, the truth, and the life, and nobody gets to God except through Him. So if you're trying to go another way, that's not going to get you there. I was just told, you can't say every religion is false when God tells us that Himself. Okay? Now, if you think I'm tripping, if you think I'm bugging, read the Bible for yourself. Okay? Jesus was real. Okay? Jesus comes to many people all the time. He is real. And if He proved His existence, He proved that He raised from the dead on His own authority, okay, then obviously He's got something to say that's important, correct? Now we're going to take another look at another statue, okay? This statue right here, this is for Catholicism, my brothers and sisters, okay? This is somebody, I'm telling you right now, that they believe you can pray to. And they believe that this statue is going to answer. Well, guess what, guys? It's merely a statue, okay? This is dangerous. It's extremely dangerous. Okay, let's go back to Mormons. They believe, or there's a guy that says that the one that created this Mormon religion says that God and Jesus came to him both individually, right? They came to him and they told him that every religion is false and that their way is the true way. Then he comes up with this whole other book, adds to the word, right? This is dangerous. We find out that anybody that was to add or take away from the word, what? Let him be a curse, right? So it's dangerous to do that. Now, people make mistakes all the time. If I was to get in the Bible and I was to quote something, like I quoted something the other day, and I said, well, Paul writes the book of Revelation and I was wrong. Now, am I purposely doing this? No, it was an accident, right? I accidentally said somebody else's name. But if you willingly, knowingly go on doing these things, knowing you're wrong, do not have this correction in your life, guys, this is dangerous, okay? The whole world follows things like witchcraft and they love wizards and all this stuff, and they love all these many gods. But one day there's going to be a new heaven and a new earth, and all this is going to pass away, and no statue is going to save you, okay? Not praying to Mary, Joseph, or anybody like that is going to save you, okay? Now listen, like I said in Catholicism, if I was to do a couple of signs, you can pray to me. Guys, how do you feel about that? Get on your knees, worship me, pray to me. Think about that. Think about it carefully, okay? All worship, all praise, all that belongs to the one true God of the universe. That's the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, my God, okay? The reason why I can call him my Father is because the Spirit lives within me. I allowed him to come in. He's a gentleman. He's not going to force his way. He's not going to force himself on you, okay? You got to come to him humbly, okay? You got to come to him with a true heart, okay? Give it up. Give it up, guys. Give it up, Hinduism. Give it up, Islam, because you've already lost. So come to the one true God, okay? Because he's been waiting there for man to come to him, and it says that he'll leave the 99 to go and get the one because you matter that much. So think about these things I say, guys. Jesus is the way, the only way. I love you. God bless. Bye.